Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to part 173 of Let's Play The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, where we're going to go talk to Bruno because we're doing the contracts in Velen. Yeah, in the last part we were just continuing to do contracts. Like I said, we're pretty much focusing on doing contracts for the sole purpose of, once they're all done, we'll have a lot of money. We're then going to, I'm probably going to do all of this, like, treasure hunts. So right now, it's probably going to be a while until we go back to Toussaint, which is... I'm only doing because I want to then, like, I want to hit the last Toussaint in a burst. Now, someone said I should go back to Kaer Morhen, and, because there's apparently a few quests I've missed there. I will probably leave that until after I've done the end game. Not because I don't want to do them, but because after I finish the game, I'm going to do pretty much a once-over of the entire game, looking through the Wikipedia, the wiki page, to see what quests I can find to do. Because I know there'll be some that I've missed. I know that for certain. But obviously, I want to make sure we finish the game first. Because after that, we'll have. I mean, after we play any RPG, like if I mean, my intention was to then let's play this. I honestly thought this wouldn't take this long. To be fair, I don't know why I didn't think it'd take this long. I obviously had a misremembering of how long the game was. But anyway, to focus on what I was saying. I was going to do Red Dead Redemption 2 after this, and I still am at this point. I've never really outright said it, but I pretty much am going to outright say it at this point because I want always to have one big RPG on the channel. And Ghost of Tsushima, as much as I want to Let's Play that, because I'm going to be playing it on my PS4 because it's PS4 exclusive, and then eventually my PS5 when I get my PS5, and I'm assuming they'll upgrade the copy. If not, I'll buy it again. I don't care. Because I know it's going to be a good game. But that's not the point. Yeah, like, I want a big RPG, and the big RPG that I think I want to do next will be Red Dead. Purely because it's so different from what I normally play that it's, you know, it's a bit more of an action RPG instead of, you know, the medieval type RPGs, which is what I seem to stick to, like, you know, the D&D role-playing type experiences. So I feel like that would be a good role-playing game to play, even though most don't really consider it a role-playing game. Ooh, quest. They didn't give me any loot, that's annoying.
Unbind me before the next ones come.
When they come, I'll tend to them. Meanwhile, let's you and me chat. Like to know who I'm untying.
John Verdun. Served in the 10th Maribor Division.
Long way from your army.
My army don't exist no more. Black One smashed it to bits. I scarpered off into the woods just before that happened. Joined a group of refugees. Fucking bursting with patriotism they were. Soon as they learned I'd abandoned Temeria in her hour of need, they beat me down. Tied me up like a turkey, left me to the drowners.
Fine, I'll help.
Oh, thanks. For a minute there, I was almost sure you'd leave me to die.
No reason to.
I'd like to thank you somehow, but I've not a chip crown to my name.
Tough. I'll take the loss.
Thanks, Witcher. May you prosper on the path.
I mean, there's no reason not to let him go. The dude's alright. But yes, like I was saying, yeah, probably going to be definitely, as far as I'm concerned, unless something comes out in the next couple of months or the next month or so, because it's probably going to be a month or two now until we finish it. I'll probably, once I finish the main story of this, start my next role-playing game. I'm not going to guarantee that, but I might do it that way. I'll see how I feel at the time and how my work's going, because right now I'm still not back at work yet, though my job, my place of work is reopened, or has reopened. I believe it's been open for a couple of days now. But yeah, so we'll see. But basically, it should be Red Dead unless a big game comes out that I want to do instead, which I don't see happening. But if it does, you know, that'll be the only reason I change my mind.
A Witcher, and not a second too soon.
Understand you have a contract for me.
Oi, it's my brother Mikkel. Been a week now since he took the women of Bellows into the hills.
The women of Bellows?
Bellows were a rich village, till the war passed through. Huts were burned down, larders cleared out, all the menfolk conscripted. Women were left to fend for themselves, without food nor shelter. No one wanted them. Redanians wouldn't let them into Novigrad. So Mickle took him to the old mines. Get him out of the rain at least. And I've not had word from him since.
Could look into it. If you paid me more.
I like how he just doesn't say anything. He's like, go on then, how much am I paying? I'll go for free for you.
Just a smidgen too high, that. Alright, my brother's life's at stake, so I can't skimp. It's a deal.
Alright, I'll look for your brother. How will I recognize him?
Shouldn't be hard. He was the only lad in a group of women.
Corpses aren't always in a condition where I can determine the sex.
Corpses? Take it back. They got lost is all. But, if worst comes to worst, well, he had calfskin ankle boots, work of Master Clogs. Told him not to wear him into the hills, he'd only ruin him. But he was so proud of him.
Think I know enough. Thanks.
I definitely have done this quest before, but anyway, it doesn't matter. So yeah. But yeah, like I was I'm just gonna finish off what we were saying while we travel there. Yeah, so it should be Red Dead, and Red Dead again will take a long ass time, probably half a year to finish, at least I would say. And that's because I when it comes to the Red Dead, I've done a decent amount of the main stuff, but I never really did any of the side shit. So when we play it, it's pretty much going to be a massive focus on just doing as much as I can. I'm not gonna go to the same degree where saying I'm gonna do my best to do every single quest. Whereas in this, I'm gonna try. Like I said, I'm gonna pull up the Wikipedia and I'm gonna get quests done. Even if even if they're really low my level, I'm gonna do them anyway. So we're not gonna do the same for Red Dead, but you know, it'll be what it is. At the very least, I am going to do a lot of the the achievement things where you get like items or specific like apparel like a new bandolier and stuff like that for doing certain quests. Sorry, for doing certain side little achievement things like rob a certain amount of stores and stuff like that. Okay, if there's loot, I must take it. Yeah, there's loot underneath you as well. But yeah, so let's focus on the Witcher. So, like I said, in this one we're just going to keep doing contracts, and that is not a good start.
Takes strength to do something like this. Monster tracks.
Oh, it's fucking insects, isn't it? Jesus, yeah, this is definitely insect tracks. I know I'm going to need can here, so... I remember this. Which is annoying, because then, you know, means I know, I do know actually what's going to come. Oh, there's a wild dog above me. I was about to say, what the fuck's happening there? Yeah. I must admit, insects are probably my least favorite things to fight. Just because they're a ball ache.
Blood looks fresh, but where are the bodies? Another victim.
No. Geralt, loot. Loot is more important, remember, my friend. Pretty sure there's something like back here that, you know.
Help me! Ah!
What happened here?
It attacked us. God, I don't know what it were. At least 4 spans high. Tell me, the others are...
They're dead.
Avenge them, Witcher. Kill the beast. Please. I've nothing to pay you with. But Mickle, the one who brought us here, his brother's got coin. He'll reward you. Look for him at the inn at the crossroads.
Well, that makes sense. Right. So let's go see where the. I'm pretty sure it isn't. I'm pretty sure it's a spider or like an insect of some sort that killed everything. I'm not often overly wrong when it comes to quests. I'm sorry, monsters that I'm like hunting. But it was always the first time. Fucking hell, I thought Geralt was about to die then, to be honest. Yeah, it fucking is insects.
Something just woke up.
It did, and the worst part is I don't know where it is. I legit do not know where it is or where that woman went. Yeah, it's an insect.
Young specimen. Mother can't be far.
Now, the problem is where? I'm like 90% sure I've searched everywhere. Well, I guess not everywhere. Nothing under there. Yep, this I knew I'd fucking missed the. I can't believe I missed this. Did not know those insects could go underwater though. That's pretty fucking cool. Gotta give them that.
Blood, flesh, digestive juices. Food for its young. Ericus, a venomous one.
Piss them off a little bit by killing their kids. Just gotta make sure it doesn't reproduce. You know, gotta do a proper witch's job. And cat fucking ended, damn it.
A shoe bearing Master Clog's mark. All that's left of the body. Putting yourself to the sword, all the better.
I mean, I have got. Wait. I've got. Oh, wait, it don't matter. Yeah, the poison's gonna go.
Trophy from his brother. proof of what happened.
Ooh, I can loot the victims. Nice one. One thing I never understand, I'm still do not understand the Witcher economy. It still makes no sense to me. Like, that guy, who seems to be more of a, like, back-end place, or back-end part of the world, has enough money to pay 300 odd gold to save his brother. Yeah, I mean, people in Velen are meant to be not very well off at all. It just don't add up, mate. I'm not going to complain, you know, because I'm getting paid, but still, it doesn't add up. Why is my reward so close? No, it isn't. It's telling me to go dive again. I don't know if that killer whale, I was going to say perfume, but potion is really worth it, but it seems to be alright. Definitely can't complain. It's, you know, it's better than not having a potion to help. For some reason, it's, you know, not just it's doing the point to point bit. Okay, next, before I go out there, just to make sure that I don't have any, my eyesight doesn't get fucked by the sun or anything. Oh, there you are. Come on, Roach. We've got shit to do. I do like this armor for Roach. It's nice. It's better than, you know, just having dark and bleak armor all the time. Which is what I typically go for. Right. Let's see what we can do. Oh. I think we'll be done with Velen this part. Oh, we've got the races to do as well. I'm going to make sure I do those, finish those off before we... Actually, no, we'll do that when we do the treasure hunts. Because I actually kind of want to go back to Skellige for a bit. Now, we'll probably be using a lot more fast travel in Skellige because, you know, to get from island to island and all that shit.
Greetings.
I have bad news. An Eric has killed your brother. If it's any comfort, I avenged him.
Comfort? Of course it's no comfort. And I told Mikkel, why are you so eager to help strangers? Sit your arse down, or there'll be misfortune. Well, why are you still standing there? Can't get your fill of others' misfortune?
No, I prefer porridge and gravy like everybody else. Pay me and I'll go buy some.
I'd have paid ye if you brought Mikkel back alive.
I'm due a reward. Give me some coin.
A reward? Aye. You're due. Here.
That cat witcher really does make a fucking good point for how much of a pain in the arse these people are. Right. Yeah, the last one, the creature in the Oxford First Forest. And then it's to Skellige. I'm pretty sure there's... Actually, can I have a look? Let's have a look. Go to the map. Go to the Skellige Isles. Okay, maybe maybe not. I thought there might be some places that I haven't gone to yet. Sorry, notice boards I haven't read yet, but apparently not. But we've got a long journey ahead of us, so let's get off.
Go.
The path is leading us elsewhere. hopefully we'll find some quests, maybe just a little quest to do along the way. You know, it's always nice to get a few quests. But yeah, I mean, The Witch. I must admit, I'm enjoying The Witch. I can't believe how good of a game it is, still after 5 years of it being out. I'm not saying I'm surprised more to the fact of it's just, you know that CD Projekt Red make fucking good games. And I've seen a lot of people complaining about Cyberpunk 2077. Yeah, 2077. And the fact that it's just been delayed again. And it's like, it's been delayed by a month. Oh, wait. No, September, October, November. Yeah, it's been delayed by 2 months again. You know, no one could have predicted the pandemic or, the Rona. And you can't really expect a company that now works from home to ensure the safety of its staff to hit a timetable they estimated before they went into lockdown. The fact that it's only going to take them an extra 2 months really speaks volumes about how the fact that they're doing their best. They're doing their best as quickly as possible, while also keeping a high standard. Because they've worked on the game for years. You don't rush a product you've worked on for years. That's stupid. But it really does annoy me a little bit when people are pissing and moaning. It's like, how are you a petulant child? Like, it's a couple of months. Like, you've waited this long. What's a couple more months? Like, it's like people complain probably if the PS5 or the Xbox One Xbox X get Xbox X Series. I'm just gonna call it the Xbox X. If the Xbox X gets delayed, you'll see a bunch of fucking people complain. Same with the PS4.
Oh, there, Roach.
Sorry, PS5. You'll see a bunch of people complain, like a bunch of children, basically. It's fucking ridiculous. Like, why would you complain? Like, it boggles my mind, guys. I'll be honest. It boggles my mind that people are so willing to support something until it gets delayed, and then they're like, "Oh no, fuck this game." It's like, yeah, but if it didn't get delayed and it came out shit, you'd be hating it. You'd be hating it. So why would you not rather wait a couple of months? It don't make sense. It just don't make sense. It really doesn't. It really doesn't. But I think Cyberpunk's definitely getting the worst of it because they've delayed it twice. No, wait, I think it's 3 times. It doesn't really matter how many times it's delayed, but they're getting, in my opinion, they're getting shit thrown at them for no reason. Like, a bad game, like a rush game is always bad. A delayed game is, a delayed game is usually, it has time to get good. I'm paraphrasing, but obviously it's not even a real, the quote is more of like generalization, but like games that have been delayed are typically much better than games that have been rushed. There's always the exception that proves the rule. I will never pretend there's not an exception. Sometimes there are like some games that have been delayed that just don't stand up to the quality you'd expect of a delayed game. But still, the fact that they made making the decision to delay something is a fucking hard decision. You don't just delay something that you've worked on for ages without good cause. Unfortunately, the fucking all generations these days, a lot of gamers these days just haven't got the ability to fucking be patient, and it pisses me. It really does annoy me. Like, yeah, I get you're eager and I get you're you're looking forward to it, but like, it doesn't. A delayed game ain't gonna ruin your entire fucking life. I mean, I guess there is exceptions again to the rule, but the majority, excluding cases of people who have got less time to live because of diseases and stuff like that, or illnesses, then yeah, I understand them being a little pissed off because but then again, they're typically the ones who are like, oh, it's okay, oh well. But it's, let's just ignore it and let's continue back on this.
Bite marks, armor ripped to shreds.
Now, I do not remember this quest at all.
Human, no sign of another corpse.
So we're gonna have to. This one's gonna be completely new to me, which is always good when when something's new.
Flying monster. Gripped the second body in its claws. Didn't quite get everything to its nest. Piece by piece, follow the thread.
Well, let's follow it, Geralt. I wonder what flying creature we're dealing with today. Well, first things first, we've got some wolves to deal with.
That stench.
Those runes were totally worth paying for. Alright.
Tracks end here. Damn birds must have picked the ground clean, but they've already found the rest of the corpse, probably. All I gotta do is follow the cawing.
Okay, now I feel like I have done this quest before.
Ugly bastard.
I recognize the idea of going to coin. So I think maybe I have done it. I still don't remember what it is, though. No, I definitely have do remember this quest. Yeah, Lady of the Lake sword, bitch. Off we go.
Move it.
That was not actually that hard at all. I mean, some of them are harder than others. I mean, like, griffins, to me, are, like, pretty bog-standard enemies. Like, bog-standard, like, prey to fight. None of them really have any, not unique abilities, but, like, they're not as hard as some other beings. Because it's like, it's like, you attack them, they fly, you shoot them out of the sky, you attack them again, rinse, repeat. You know, it's pretty simple pattern. Now, there we go.
Well, any progress?
Monster's dead. I slew it. It was a griffin. An archgriffin, in fact.
In that case, I'm grateful. Arch grateful. Your reward.
Thank you. And in the future, try summoning a witcher before any blood's spilled.
Right. I think that's actually... yeah, I think I've done all of... Yep, all the contracts here are done. We could do this, because technically this doesn't count as a treasure hunt to me. You know, we're going to do this just because I want to stay in Velen for the rest of this part. And the beginning of the next part. And I also want to know what this is, so... We're going to go to the ruins of Arnscorn Castle. And when we go there, we're probably going to talk about random shit as usual. I must admit, like, when you watch, like, this is probably going to be the last thing I say, but when you watch, like, Let's Play, other people Let's Plays, you know, people playing role-playing games, like, a lot of them always, like, pretty much all of the good ones, to me, fill the time when they're, like, spent traveling or, you know, in between fights, and, you know, when they're not, when they've got, all they're doing is, like, traveling and stuff like that. They always fill it with good anecdotes and, like, little stories. And I don't know, like, obviously that's what I'm trying to do now, and it's 170 odd parts in, so I'm assuming I'm doing an okay job. Because, you know, I'm not bored yet. Which is, very hard for me. I get very bored easily. But yeah, anyway, back to what I was saying. Yeah. Actually, I didn't really have a point to that, it was just more of a point. It's something I was pointing out. Go away, Griffin. I've had enough of your kind today. But...
Slow now.
What the fuck is that?
Move it.
I'm gonna go kill him. No. Fuck you! I don't know what you you... I mean, I know what you are, but... You guys look cool. You just poisoned me. That's rude. Like, what are these three doing here? I mean, they're level, basically level. Fuck me, that one. You're being a bit more douchey about it. You attack way more. It's very weird to see like 4 big creatures that you would typically associate with contracts. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately we're going to have to end this part here. If you guys enjoyed, in the next part I'll continue on. I'll see you guys then.